Hello Year 12 and welcome to Unit 2 Global Information. Congratulations on doing your exam yesterday. I know that wasn't easy. I know that there was a lot of concern, apprehension and stress surrounding the exam and whether it was going to happen. But you did it and you've come out the other side, and that is one unit now in the bag, which must feel really, really good. We're now working towards Unit 2 Global Information, which all being well will be sat in May, June of this year. There is no plan to cancel this exam yet, and according to the DFE it is going ahead, so we're going to crack on as normal. Okay, so Global Information. This is the unit out of Unit 1 and Unit 2 that I enjoy teaching the most. It allows us to look at the world, it allows us to look at data and how data is shared across the world, which is absolutely fascinating. We're going to look at the way in which data is held, why data is held, and why information is so needed in today's climate. So, Unit 2. The unit aim is to demonstrate the uses of information in the public domain, globally, in the cloud and across the internet by individuals and organisations. You will discover that good management of both data and information is essential and that it can give any organisation a competitive edge. This unit will provide you with a greater understanding of how organisations use information sources both internally and externally and the types of information you will encounter. The skills gained by completing this unit will give you knowledge of the functionality of information and how data is stored and processed by organisations. You will also learn how individuals use information of various types. This unit will help you understand the legislation and regulation governing information that flows into and out of an organisation and the constraints and limitations that apply to it. You will also learn the relationship between data and information. Knowledge gained in this study of this unit will also help prepare you for relevant industry qualifications such as VMware, if you choose to do that external to your Cambridge Technicals qualification. So who will teach what? Well, you either have myself and Miss Green or myself and Miss Silver, and you can see on the screen there what is going to be taught by each of the teachers. That is all the specification points from 1.1 to 4.3 in Green IT. This break here designates half term, so this will be done before half term, and this will be done before half term, and these will be done after half term. It's a really interesting unit to start thinking about the data that is held on you as an individual and who it is held by. I've told you before about a good documentary on Netflix called The Great Hack, and that's where this really comes into play. So if you have Netflix, take a look at The Great Hack over the next couple of days and have a watch of it. If you don't worry, it's not a mandatory thing to watch, and I will try and get a copy of it and put it onto the RM Shared for you to watch it if you want to. But that takes you through the Cambridge Analytica scandal, which led to the Brexit campaign being successful and also Donald Trump becoming the US president. And it's very interesting to see how they used information that they harvested from people on Facebook in order them to sway their vote into a direction that potentially they didn't have before they did some of the surveys and questionnaires on Facebook that they did for Cambridge Analytica. So this is lesson 1, and what I would like you to do is I would like you to research what is meant by the term global information. How does information impact the world we live in? Why is sharing information important? Who are the holders of information? Well, according to the exam board, these are the ones that you need to know. Individual citizens, businesses, educational institutions, governments, charities, health services and community organisations. What information do those categories hold, and how does it differ between them? Are they holding the same types of information, or do they hold different information for different reasons, different cases, such as healthcare might have your healthcare records or your blood type, whereas an individual citizen, you or I, might have a mobile phone number or an email address. Okay, so I'd like you to have a look at this. I want you to also think about information that has been shared in the last year. We've gone through a global pandemic, and information is shared daily in the media, on social media, and by the government. During the first lockdown, when Boris Johnson was delivering his daily press conferences, information was given to us as individual citizens from the government and from the healthcare services. But was the information the same as the information that they've got, or was it displayed in a different way? That's what I want you to start thinking about. I want you to also think about the way in which information has been shared, not in terms of COVID. So TikTok TikTok's gone mental over the last year. Songs have become rife, and we have decided that this way of sharing a short clip of ourselves doing something is entertaining, informative. But actually, TikTok was banned in America, and I want you to look at why TikTok was banned in America. Why did the USA decide to ban TikTok? All right. During this pandemic, you've also used a variety of other technology sources, such as FaceTime, as Skype, as Zoom. What information do they require? And have they enabled us to do things more than we would have done if they didn't exist? Okay, so I think you've got enough to be going on with there for lesson 1, and welcome to unit 2. We look forward to seeing you in some live lessons, and if you've got any questions, then please don't hesitate to drop myself or Miss Green or Miss Silver an email with those questions. See you soon, Year 12. Thank you for listening.